It is said that heritage is important because it connects people with the past, it affirms and reproduces cultural identity. Desmond Tutu bore the testimony to this by giving our nation a new identity post-1994, that of Rainbow Nation. In the wisdom of our elders, rainbow symbolizes unity and hope. It symbolizes peace. But this Rainbow Nation has been dispossessed, the experiences, by the remnants of colonialism. There can be unity whilst racism continues unabated, whereby a white farmer can murder Black people and feed their human remains to pigs. There can be peace in a country where crime has escalated to high levels, allowing extortion even from a poor grandmother who sells fat cakes in the streets. There can be hope whilst the Tinsalo graduates stand up at crossroads in their gowns begging for food, clothes, and jobs. A true reflection of reconciliation in a peaceful country is often displayed by the harmonic sounds of nature and songs sung by its inhabitants. It is over decades since we sang the songs of victory over colonial and apartheid systems, systems that dismantled the African dream of Ilembe leqamanya malembe ngokukhalipha, the founder of the Zulu nation, King Shaka Senzangakhona, who is presumed to have died on this day in 1828. The 9th of September also marked 151 years since Prince Maqoma of the Khakhabe House of Xhosa Kingdom transited in Robben Island. After having gallantly led 3 wars against British invasion, Maqoma died alone in Robben Island, and on his deathbed, an Anglican church baptized him against his wish, perhaps marking the complete emasculation of our African heritage and value systems, only to be replaced by those of our oppressors. The 12th of September also marked the date of Steve Biko's death at the hands of white invaders. His sin was his advocacy for African people to find themselves and affirm themselves as full human beings. Chairperson, I'm highlighting just these few iconic individuals to emphasize that after attainment of political freedom, we as African people remain largely a dispossessed people and emasculated people. And as Steve Biko so noted, as mere shells. Our history has been completely replaced by that of the colonizer. Our language is that of the colonizer. Our heritage, which is in being authentically ourselves, in affirming our right to our land, and in advancing interests that are authentically African, has been completely obliterated. And now that which we call heritage is the heritage of the colonizer. In the Oxford Learner's Dictionary, defines heritage as the history, traditions, and qualities a country or society has had for many years. Then the logical question one should ask is, what qualities, therefore, that our country or society has had for the past 30 years? Black people living in shacks that they will leave behind as their heritage for their children, whilst their white counterparts are left with big companies and houses in Gulf estates. Communal taps used to splash water on their backs in the absence of swimming pools in their communities. Imaginary participation in sports without sporting facilities. Greatly displayed lack of care by the president to appropriately and speedily deal with the amendments of copyright and performance protection bills when artists are dying poor week in and week out. 2010 World Cup, a missed opportunity to redress the distorted jungle image of Africa and its history, regardless of the guarantee by FIFA and the Minister of Trade and Industry that the World Cup will benefit locals. But our creative sector people became backyard spectators of the Waka Wakas and foreign content domination over African content, even in the form of performances. Publicly reported royalty scams and shambles, yet no government department is able to intervene. but quick at taking podiums to make cold speeches at funerals of the famous but died Fua. Today, the party of Sol Plaatje, who characterized the actions of the colonizing settler as having made the African not just a slave, but a pariah in the land of his own birth. His party is now in bed with colonizers. You take your instructions on how to advance interests of Africans from colonizers. Under this new right-wing coalition between ANC and the colonizer, there shall never be true emancipation of the African. Our artists will continue to die paupers. Our historical sites and figures will continue being desecrated. 24th of September will remain a bright day instead of a day of reflection in remembrance of those who came before us. EFF rejects celebration of this day whilst our people are landless, whilst mineral sources are still in the hands of white capitalists, whilst the statue of Louis Botha is still staring at us outside.
Honorable Mthethwa, your time has expired.
It's not.
Your time has expired. That is -8.
Oh, okay.
10 exactly.
But here I just want to say.
Honorable Hatebe, please come. Honorable Mthethwa, your time has expired.
Yeah, me, not any.
Honorable Hatebe.